Welcome to the Like a Doss podcast, where Ronnie Doss shares insights regarding life, leadership, and personal development. For more of our resources, visit ronniedoss.com. Now, let's join the podcast.
Hey guys, it's Ronnie Doss. Welcome to the podcast today. I want to talk to you about having the courage to do what you know you've got to do to get to the next level. Having the courage to do it. Now, let me go ahead and preface this, that there's going to come a time in your life, and someone told me this years ago, there's going to come a time in your life where you're going to have one foot in the frying pan, one in the kettle, and you've got to decide which one you want to stand in. Now, some people might say, well, that's stupid. You wouldn't want to stand in either one. But just go with me. It's just an analogy. But at some point, you've got to decide. Are you going to have one foot in this thing, or are you going to fully step in with everything you've got and be all in and give your life to this idea that you believe that you're going to create some awesome stuff? Like, what's it going to be? Because you can play around with stuff and be very casual, be very complacent, be very aloof as it pertains to the disciplines that you need and all the things that it's going to take for you to get to the next level. Or you can say, absolutely, today is the day that I'm going to dig in a little bit more than I did yesterday. I'm going to hold myself accountable today to a standard that I know I'm going to need to have for my life if I want my life to get a lot better. Because Ronnie has said many times, life doesn't get better naturally. It only gets better intentionally. And if you think that you deserve the next level, well, you're going to have to serve that next level. I say it like this. I think it's a great phrase. You must serve what you feel you deserve. And that means not like a server in a restaurant, that if you think you deserve kindness, you need to serve that to other people. I think that's common sense. I think all of us, if you're a human being, I think you deserve kindness. I think you deserve love. I think you deserve to be respected. These are my beliefs. Some people don't feel that way, but whatever. But that's what I believe, that we should really offer these things to the world because that's who we are. Now, the idea of deserving something like the next level, promotion, deserving a raise, deserving whatever that is, you must serve that with your life, with your focus, with your discipline, with your intentionality. Like if you want something, you got to give yourself to it fully. Like this isn't the dress rehearsal, this is the real life deal. And so if you want to win the Oscar for acting the part, then you'd better act the part. You've got to give yourself to the character. Like you can't just play around with it. And so you've got to get a clear picture of who it is you want to become and then have the courage to stand in that and be it. Otherwise, you're going to live by default for so long that you're going to produce results by this default context that you have set in your life. And those results are not going to be anywhere near what you could produce if you would have had the courage to step up and hold yourself accountable to the thing that you know you need to do on each and every day. And I'm talking to me because I have to do this too. Like it doesn't just get better because Ronnie Doss wakes up. There are days I wake up and I'm like, man, I don't know if I can do this today. Like I got a bunch of teams to coach. Man, I don't feel like Mr. Everything today. Like I got to step up and crush it. Like I don't know that I feel that way today. So what do I need to do? And so when that happens, I say, okay, what's it going to take here for me to step into that place? And then I go to the picture of who it is that I want to become. And then I push myself into that space and say, this is what you have to do today. We're not holding back. We're not going to run for the chicken exit. We're not going to play like a coward. We're going to step in and give it everything that we've got. The conversations are going to be strong. They're going to be rich. They're going to be robust. The dialogue is going to be good. And people's lives are going to be changed because you step into this place, Ronnie. This is what I tell myself. Because if I don't and I take the coward's way out, the chicken exit, the path of least resistance, then other people pay for it. And in your life, that's going to happen as well. I read this awesome quote. It's by Waldo Emerson. He said, God's work will not manifest through cowards. I thought, man, that's so good. Like on social media, it's easy to sit out here and tell everybody what you think they should do and share your opinions, but you got no real questions. The questions are the things that separate us from where we are to where we could be. The question of how can I get better? What values do I need to stand in? What do I need to give of myself to be something better, not only for me, but for my family, for my community, for my team, for the people that I work with, the people that are my clients, people that I serve? What can I stand in today? How can I step up and be better? Like those questions, you ask yourself that and then do something with the answer that you get. Like it's one thing to know, it's a whole nother thing to do something with what you know, right? Like one is the knowledge of something, the other one is wisdom. Like knowledge, I think, is just information. Wisdom is when it's applied and you're starting to produce results and move towards something that you say that you want. Wisdom does that. It tells you, hey, you got to do something with this, right? Knowledge is it's like having a GPS. Knowledge will tell you how to get to the beach, but wisdom will tell you, hey, the beach is here and you don't need to jump into the ocean if you don't know how to swim, so you might need to get some swimming lessons. Like, that's the difference. And so holding ourselves accountable to what is true and what is real for us. I'm not telling you to do this stuff for Ronnie, because here's the deal. I got to take care of my family. I got to do for me. I got to serve the people that I'm called to serve, my clients, the people that I'm working with. I know that I have to be focused on them. I'm going to challenge you that you need to be focused on your circle, the people that you're called to, geographically, who you're called to, right? Like, whoever those people are, you've got to hold yourself to a higher standard so that you can serve yourself well and then have something to offer other people. Like, you got to love yourself first. And that takes courage, right? Because it's real easy to tell everybody else that they should love themselves, but you not love you. And to me, love means get up early, exercise, eat right, listen to good things, read books, stretch your mind, be kind to the people closest to you, right? Be open to feedback. That's what love does. Sometimes what I think is people that love you will be honest with you when everybody else is like patting you on the back, like, oh, you're so awesome. But people that really love you will tell you the truth about you and go, hey, you know what? I think you could work on this a little bit here. Like, if you're the smartest person in the room, then you need to run. Because, like, if you're the smartest person in the room, then you have all the opinions and the answers, but chances are you're not asking a whole lot of questions. And what I have found is the door to the next level starts when you're willing to ask yourself questions on how you can get better and then be willing to do something with it. To me, that's courage. And I think we could all use a little bit more of that. Like this year, just because the calendar changed doesn't mean our life's going to. Your future doesn't get better just because the calendar changed, right? It doesn't. Things get better when you decide to apply and assimilate information that you have to your day-to-day routine. Success is found in your routine. It is not found on Instagram. It is not found on Facebook. Success is not found in some book. Nobody's going to give you all the answers. You got to dive into this thing yourself. You got to have enough self-awareness to check yourself and go, you know what? Maybe this is how the people closest to me see me. Maybe the people that I'm close to actually think this way of me, and maybe I have blind spots to that, and maybe it's safe for me to pretend like that's not real. But moving forward, I'm going to have the courage to call myself on these things, and anything that I say that I deserve, I'm going to be willing to serve, meaning I'm going to give myself to it. If I think I deserve a better marriage, I'm going to serve my marriage. If I think I deserve better health, I'm going to serve my health. If I think I deserve better relationships with the people around me, I'm going to serve the people around me. I'm going to give the best of me to those things. And if you'll do that, asking yourself some questions, I'm telling you, things can change for you and continue to improve. I know many of you that are listening to this podcast, you're crushing it. I know that. I get the messages. I know where you're at. I know what you're doing, right? But it takes courage to be a great example for those that may not know you. They just see you. And people hear best with their eyes. So when they see you giving your best, you operating with courage, it inspires them to step up and do the same thing. And some people will never do that. Some people won't step up and give their best because they think they just deserve everything handed to them. They think they're entitled to it. And we're not entitled to anything. You want to know where the next level is found? It's found in you searching through the books, listening to the podcast, you getting up early, pushing yourself past the snooze button, instead of sitting around going, oh, I'll sleep another half hour, another hour. No, I'm getting up. I'm doing what it takes today. I'm going to the gym. I'm going to exercise. I'm going to get my head right. I'm going to have good conversations with people around me so I can improve. This is what I think Emerson was talking about when he said God won't manifest his work through cowards. We got to step in and do it. If you want this year to be better than any year before, you got to step in like you never have before. You got to suit up. You got to put the gloves on. You got to be ready to fight for it because this thing's not just going to come easy. Listen, everybody on the planet wants a next level. Everybody you meet wants something more. Everybody wants more money. Everybody wants to be able to buy nicer things. Everybody wants to move up on the ladder. Everybody wants to be comfortable. Everybody. But not everybody's going to get it. The people that are going to get it are the ones that will suit up, put the gloves on, and get in the ring and start swinging. Swinging hard to fight. Fight for the discipline. Fight for the wisdom. Fight for the insights. Fight for the mentorship. Be willing to say, this is what's going on, and this is what I'm willing to do. If you'll do that, I promise you, your life will continue to get better. There will be more challenges, I can promise you, But you don't need to overthink the challenges. Remember, the challenges are a gift that the universe is giving you so that you can do the work to unwrap it. Right? You get the gifts, but it takes work to unwrap those gifts. And so this year, let's dig in, be a little more courageous than before, and let's do the work. Right? If you got questions, anything you want to share with me, people are starting to email us. You can email me, info@dossteam.com. info@dossteam.com. That'll come to us. Happy to talk to you, happy to correspond with you. But I'd love for you to be at our event also that we have coming up March the 7th in Scottsdale, Arizona. It's our next Emerge event. This one is going to be around focus and getting aligned for this year. And so March the 7th, Scottsdale, Arizona, it's our one-day event. I'm telling you, you can get registered on our website, ronniedoss.com. You can do it ronniedoss.com/events if you want to. But ronniedoss.com, our events there. Come to this Emerge event on March 7th. I'm telling you, we had people at our last one from different states around the country that the feedback was phenomenal. People are excited to come back to this and partake in this event. And so we'd love to see you there. Also, visit our website. You want some video resources that we have, do that. If you got anything out of this today, if you want to help to encourage or inspire somebody, share this. We're super excited about this new year. We are, and we want to be on this journey with you. So thank you so much for being here today. I look forward to talking to you again very, very soon. Take care.